I do want to let you know that we have some former award winners here. And I'm going to go and work my way backwards. So the person giving up the weasel from 2018, Barbara Holloman Goodson. And the person who won it before her was Pete Alvarez Jr. In 2012, Chris Bailey. In 2010, Wade Williams. And as previously introduced, Hugh Barnett won in 2004. Rick Mart, who was just up here as part of the Dean Martin and Jerry Lewis duo, won in 2002. And his partner in crime, Jerry Taylor, won in 2000. There are a couple of names that I'm going to mention that they're not here, but I'm sure they're watching. And that would be Robert O. Briggs, who won in 2006. And Dan Cheatham, who won in 1998. And we are so, so lucky to have the original, the first winner of the Tony Martinez Award. The person that you need to ask about, if you ever marched and sucked fumes through the bomb, this gentleman built the first bomb. He was given the award in 1996. He was senior manager in 1954, played the saxophone and began in 1951. Bill Colescott. Oh, that was me. So right now, for the roast to begin, I'd like to introduce Sarah Labatt, who was in the band with Aaron, a former PRD, and she has been sharpening for a few weeks.
Hi everyone, my name is Sarah Labatt. Can you hear me? Yes. Oh yeah. I'm Sarah Labatt. I was PRD in 1995 and played trombone 1992. Thank you for indulging me to talk about Aaron. I did write it down because I'm not good off the cuff. So I'll be reading.
3 minutes.
Right. I was honestly really honored when Aaron asked me to introduce her tonight as she receives the Tony Martinez Award. And I so appreciated hearing more about the award, and I was thinking about all the past winners. So thank you for all of the shows we just witnessed, because it really helped me understand, not having known Tony Martinez, really what it's about. As I think about what this award means and who it's named after and all the prior winners, many of whom are in this room, I knew Aaron was the perfect choice to receive this award. I will say the disqualifier, though, in my opinion, as Aaron's contemporary, is she's much too young to win a Lifetime Achievement Award. I've had a front row seat to nearly all of Aaron's Cal Band and Alumni Band moments. We met on the first day of FTP in 1992 as new men. And together, we learned how to march. We learned how to play Cal songs. We learned how to root for the Bears, whether the team won or lost. We traveled to football bowl games, NC2A basketball tournaments, band ski trips. We performed in 5 spring shows together, count them, 5. And I was fortunate enough to serve on XCOM with Erin. Erin's ambition to become a leader in the band was driven by her love and her deep commitment to the organization and what it stands for, as well as her dedication to preserving what makes the Cal Band great, while setting the stage for the next generation. Erin and I were on XCOM during the transition from director Bob Briggs to Bob Kalanico. Erin's deep well of understanding of and respect for the band's history, traditions, and way of doing things was key in helping new Bob assume the mantle of Cal Band director while respecting and preserving the band's student-run structure into the new era. Of course, this award isn't really about what Erin did when she was in the Cal Band, but rather everything she's done as an alumna. When Erin graduated from Cal, her energy for being involved in helping the band did not wane. She immediately joined the CBAA and has held nearly every leadership role in the organization. She served on the Tellefson Hall board, among the first women, not the first, but among the first to serve on the Tellefson Hall board. And she was on the committee to select current director, Matt Sadowski. Erin. Hey man, this isn't about you. Erin has attended, I think, every alumni band day since she graduated, when there has been one, and served as alumni band drum major, even when she was pregnant with Carson right here. I had a line if you were reading a graphic novel right now, but you're not, so through all of that service after her band experience, it became obvious to me, as I'm sure it is to all of you, that not only does Erin truly love the Cal Band and the Cal Alumni Band, she holds a deep respect for the band's spirit, history, and traditions. Early in Erin's time in the Cal Band, Dan Cheatham, Waterboy 47, Drum Major 57, wanted to bring, he would want me to say that. He wanted to bring a current band member with him to the 1958 Brussels World's Fair Tour reunion. This, I think, would have been the 35th reunion, if I'm doing my math right. So he asked then recent alumnus Tim Castro if he knew someone with a sincere love for the band and its history who would enjoy attending the reunion with him and hearing stories about the trip. Tim thought about it for a while and then nominated Erin, who not only accepted the invitation with great enthusiasm, but also had a great time at the event and didn't mind all the teasing about going on a date with a much older man. Since that date, Erin has continued to embrace her role as a caretaker of everything that makes the Cal Band and the Cal Alumni Band great. Didn't do it great. This is my old TA. Yeah. You need to know how high high school is. It's right here. Erin doesn't just love the Cal Band and the Alumni Band. We all have fond memories, funny stories, and lifelong friendships from our time in the band. And I venture to say everyone in this room gives back to the band. But Erin invests in band in a wholehearted and effective way that few can rival. It's not just the Cal Band either. The drive to contribute, to make a real difference, and to work towards optimal outcomes is an essential part of who Erin is and why she's such an asset to anything she's part of. She embraces who and what she loves. She invests 100% in those things and those people. She's always thinking of ways to make things better, more efficient, more impactful, and more fun, not just for her own benefit, but for the organization, the audience, her friends, and the community. She has immense respect for those who made the Cal Band great. Before she got there, deep love for those who experienced it with her, and valuable insight and boundless energy to share with those who come after. I don't have an exact definition, but that certainly feels like the embodiment of Cal spirit to me. When it came time to commemorate Erin's contributions to this organization on the award itself, the Martinez Award Committee ran into the same problem I did when I sat down to craft this introduction. In fact, Jerry Taylor noted, Erin's had so many roles with the CBAA, you'd need a bigger plaque to list them all. Having seen that list, I can confirm that that is 100% true. But the award committee did their best. So let me read what's written on the plaque that adorns the Martinez Award. Erin has faithfully served the Cal Band alumni band since graduating. A dedicated CBAA board member, she has held many XCOM offices, including president, and marched 10 years as alumni manager and major. Whether representing CBAA to the campus community, serving on the Tellison Hall board, or coordinating communications, Erin's exceptional contributions represent the California spirit exuded by Tony Martinez. Exceptional contributions and, above all, exuding the California spirit. That is definitely Erin. She exudes and exudes. She basically never stops exuding. On behalf of the California Alumni Association, there she goes, its members, and its legacy. Thank you, Erin, for all that you've done and continue to do for this community. We're all truly lucky to have your heart, your enthusiastic spirit, and your exudations. Look that up, it's a word. It's an honor to be your friend, and I love you very much. Without further ado, your newest Tony Martinez Memorial Service Award winner, Erin Vidali Proudfoot.
Thank you. Yeah, sit down. Okay. Whew. Okay. Oh, so many pictures. Hi. Am I exuding? Oh, Mark, can I leave your phone? Let's do a selfie.
Sorry, we'll laugh into the mic.
No, flip it still.
Okay. I think I know how to take a selfie. The woman of selfies. Oh my God, here we go.
Smile, everyone. Okay, good job.
Largest selfie.
All right. Thank you, Sarah. That was so sweet. Not gonna cry. Nice try. Okay. Thank you all so much. I feel so honored to be in line with everyone else who's won this award. I'm very thankful. First, I want to introduce some of my family who's here tonight. First and foremost, my husband, Mark. You may have met him before. Thanks for putting up, supporting me. Putting up in the many, many, many hours that I've spent on Cal Band stuff. I could go on and on, but I won't torture you, so thank you. A bonus for getting this award now is that my mommy can be here. Hi, Mom. Moms, as we all know, cannot be thanked enough. She drove me to a ridiculous number of band practices, was an all-in band mom, and supported me every step of the way. Thank you, Mom. I love you. Next is my stepdad, Bill, who married my mom when I was only 13, Carson's age, so he's been around a while. Band-wise, Bill has videotaped, yes, videotaped, so many hours of me marching around with his claim to fame being during my freshman year at FTP, 1992, where he said on tape, quote, "Erin is going to run this band someday." And I'm not sure if this is a thing that still happens in the band, but back in my day, if you said out loud that you wanted to be drum major or another X composition, it basically guaranteed that you would not get the job. So thank God no one heard you. And y'all know I have two kids up here up front, Carson and Darlene. Carson is 13. I'm getting to you, Darlene. You're exuding. Good job. Carson is 13, yes, 1-3. 7th grader at Montera Middle School in Oakland. As Sarah mentioned, for anyone who marched in Alumni Band Day in 2009, he was the one in my tummy as he was born in that October. He plays trombone, just like his daddy. And he was just chosen to play in the Bay Area Middle School Honor Band in San Jose. He's looking pretty embarrassed, as a middle schooler does, so maybe I'll stop now.
Good job, Mom.
Darlene, there you go, is 10, a 5th grader at Thornhill Elementary in Oakland. She's currently playing the cello right now, which she absolutely hates. And this is good news because, as we all know, you can't march with a cello. Her future marching band instrument appears to be the tenor sax, as she honked out a few notes on Uncle Tom's tenor the other day, and is excited to play. Strangely, we seem to own every other marching band and other instrument in our house, except the tenor sax. But I'm sure that will be rectified. I also want to thank my sister Amy, who couldn't be here tonight, but she was dragged to a bunch of band concerts and field shows, and forced to attend Cal football games against her will. She did go to Cal, and my mom, I think you paid her actually to take the video camera to tape, every single one of my drum major tosses. For which Amy would get there early and videotape and then go home. All right, moving on to me. On March 1st, 1974, on a sunny spring day at the hospital in Minnesota, Aaron Vidali was born. I'm just kidding, obviously. I'm not going to take you through my whole origin story. I will share that in 4th grade, it was my friend Mindy who got me to join the band and play the clarinet. And with that,
Stop it.
It's the night before big game, so there's 4 different collections of the band hitting a lot of places quickly tonight. There's one in a bar in San Francisco, there's one at an old man's club in Berkeley.
No, sorry. It is because we're in
Yeah, tomorrow's big game.
Yeah. I'm going.
Does anyone know, is the band staying around to play more? Should I keep speaking? Or?
Speak, 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 speak!
Are you leaving? How rude.
How do you follow that?
Well, like the worst movie.
March 1st, 1974.
Apparently that entire band
We say new people.
First years.
Hatchlings.
Fall 2022 people. Okay. Where was I? Oh yes, my origin story. No. Hilarious. Okay, I'm gonna keep going. I swear, there's some more laughs. If you feel like you should laugh, just laugh. Okay, so I will share that. Just, yeah.
Eric, what do you play?
Oh, I play the clarinet. Mindy's gonna tell you all about it. Okay, in 4th grade, it was my friend Mindy who got me to join the band and play the clarinet. That's right. One day, Mindy asks, "Hey, do you want to play in the band with me? We get to miss math once a week." I said, "Hell yes, let's go play."
What was your major, Eric?
Yeah, not to worry everyone, I got a degree in math and stats, so it all worked out. Okay, I really wanted to play the flute actually, but I couldn't make a sound out of the damn thing. Still can't. And Mindy really wanted to play the clarinet, so that's how my career of playing the clarinet started. I'm sure many of you here have meaningful ways which you became band members and what instruments you chose. But for me, it all came down to being best friends with a 4th grader named Mindy. Mindy couldn't be here tonight. She's alive, don't worry. I realized as soon as it came out. But if she were here, I'd thank her for starting me on this wonderful journey. Like the rest of you, I played through middle school and high school, put up with all the band nerd comments, got up way too early, ridiculously over-polished various uniform parts. In my high school band, the Royal Blue Regiment, I ran for band president and lost. But I ended up having a much better time as vice president. I could pass on all the complaints to the president while coming up with an entirely new point system in order to get the band letter for the Letterman's jacket. Hey, come to think of it, I did that for the Cal band too. This is what happens when math majors are in charge. I could regale you with many Cal band stories, but my kids are here. I will say that in my first year in band, fall 1992 was so incredibly special. We did a bunch of really kick-ass shows that year, and I remember in particular eating lunch in the dining commons the day after the Michael Jackson show with the Thriller dance step. And I walked past some random students, and they were talking about how great the field show was, and I was like, where am I? That people are talking about the band the day after. It was amazing. My drum major year in 1995 was the hardest and the most rewarding. Do we have any past drum majors who are in the room that could stand up? Drum majors? Ramon, yes. You all feel it. It was the longest and shortest year of my life, and I can't believe that I did it. I loved the teaching and leading part of the job, but the performance part, to be honest, totally terrified me. On my very first strut, I almost tripped and fell over. You can check the tape. It was like, oof. But in the end, yeah, thanks, Amy. In the end, I caught the baton more times than I dropped it. And I caught it at Big Game in 1995. We lost that game, and it was the start of the 7-game losing streak. My bad. As an alum, I've done a bunch of Cal Band and alumni stuff. Sarah told you a lot of that already. But the most fun I had was leading the alumni band at Alumni Band Day. I remember how it started. In 2001, just 4 years after I graduated, I went up to Rick Mart and was like, yeah, can I help out? And he was like, here, take it. And I was like, okay, wait just a moment. How about if I help you 1 year and then take it over the next year? And he was like, okay, that's fine. And that's how it all started. And then my first year leading the alumni band in '02, I wanted to make an impact or something. And I was like, yeah, we're going to make a martini glass and we're going to flow out of that into the Script California. That sounds easy to do. Ooh, that's a boring old block when you can do something really complicated. I remember Rick saying, as I was charting this out, he was like, well, I guess you can do that if you want to. I should have read through the lines there a little bit of like, maybe just start with the block. But somehow it worked out in the end. I tried to look for the video, actually. Karen, can you get on that Alumni Band Day '02? Thanks. Okay, it's on VHS. Okay, we'll upload that to YouTube. It is so hard to believe that that was 20 years ago. You can laugh. And it certainly wasn't the last time we tried something so overly complicated. But that's part of the fun of the Cal Band and the Alumni Band, stretching ourselves creatively, sometimes failing, pants, but mainly succeeding. We succeed together, all of us, in representing UC Berkeley. Thank you all so much for being here, for celebrating me and celebrating ourselves. This community means so much to me. Thank you to the CBAA Awards Committee for considering me for this very special award. It really means a lot. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Go Bears and Cal Band Alumni Great.